Hey everyone, welcome to the Delivery Driver Pit Stop. My name is Michael. I'm your host. I hope everybody is having a great Hump Day Wednesday. Since I got Taco Tuesday wrong, shame on me yesterday. As always, we are the channel that's 100% drama and clickbait free. That being said, as you notice, I have my hat back on today to prevent young children from scaring young children and making babies cry. So let's get to it. Some very unfortunate news for us GrubHubbers out there that was released the last couple days. Their stock, if you've been following any of the GrubHub news, their stock has taken another kick in the teeth big time. And now, the recent news on CNBC, a analyst on CNBC, which is a financial institution channel, and is now predicting that GrubHub will have to either sell or merge with another company to survive, which is big news. I said this a couple months ago, and I'm saying this now. If GrubHub decides to either sell or merge, the number one player, I think personally, this is my own opinion, is Amazon. I think Amazon may take a try and make a bid on GrubHub and see if they can grab it. What I'm going to do, which I don't usually do, but I'm going to play this video for you. It's off of YouTube. It's the interview on CNBC about this, the analyst talking about GrubHub. It's just over a 3-minute video, and it's a big eye opener. So I'm going to play it for you here. I'm going to hold up my tablet to the screen. I'm going to play it for you. And then we're gonna discuss it and see what you guys think. So let's hope this works, folks. Here we go. Here.
What do you think was the biggest thing that you missed?
Yeah, it's really that frequency, the amount of time the existing diners were ordering from GrubHub declined. So we already knew they were losing market share to DoorDash, Uber, and others. There's publicly available download data. Their share went from kind of give or take around 25% of downloads in the fourth quarter. They were under 20% in this quarter. And so I think investors were okay with, on the incremental customer, they just weren't going to see as many, right? Or it was going to cost more. But what the street really missed, including ourselves, was that all of the innovation that the competitors have done with their product, and we can talk about that, is finally hitting GrubHub.
Mm-hmm. Did you think that it wouldn't hit GrubHub eventually? Things like loyalty programs, memberships. I mean, was that not going to catch up?
They have their version of a loyalty program. I don't think it's as aggressive as what Uber could offer. Again, up to this point, you've seen a high amount of loyalty, particularly in the big cities, right? And remember, where GrubHub does differentiate themselves is they have all the independent restaurants. Restaurants who historically hadn't had their own delivery. And remember, it costs the restaurants more to use third-party delivery, right? And so GrubHub kind of, to some extent, own that. And while we are seeing the competitors trying to move into that, really, if you track that, we hadn't crossed over. And, really, so that's what it is. So the bottom line is when you look at the company now and you say, well, what is a diner worth? They're worth way less to the company than we all thought, and we had to factor that into the valuation of the stock.
They had a 10-page shareholder letter listing a lot of different things that they could do, adding unpartnered restaurants, for instance. They also said that the industry growth was slower. I'm just wondering, do you see a way out for GrubHub here, or is what you thought the business model was maybe 24 hours ago, does it no longer exist?
There's definitely a business model here. You can make money at it. If the company's goal was to make $1.50 of cash flow per order, I think that is not going to happen. Maybe it's 50 cents, maybe it's 70 cents, right? So if you think about it, right, the credit card industry charges 2% per transaction, makes a ton of money. Square, right, charges even less than that. So the idea is if you're seeing your effectively take rate come down or your kind of profit per order come down, how do you make money? You have to do a whole lot more orders. And the issue is that they're, as you alluded to, they're competing with companies who have much deeper pockets. And I think if you stack them up against other internet marketplaces that we look at, the company has the lowest net cash balance as any other. Well, there's one other who's pretty similar, but they're just not prepared to take on these other companies. And it looked like they were doing okay, and they're not anymore. And most likely, they're probably going to have to sell or merge with another company to try to get better shared scale. We'll see what happens. Right now, Uber can offer rides and food loyalty. You have Lyft, right, that has a rides business, so maybe they want to potentially do that. There are other food delivery companies that could use the customer base that Uber has or that GrubHub has, as well as all the independent restaurants. So we do think there's value, but not at this stock price.
Well, folks, that's a shocker, ain't it? They're shooting for a $1.50 profit per order on GrubHub right now, and the analyst was saying that's not possible. That if they're lucky, they're going to get maybe 70 cents per order profit. So I think the writing is on the wall here, boys and girls. I think GrubHub is in big trouble, as the analyst says. I think they are going to have to either sell or merge. And my prediction is it's going to be Amazon that's going to buy them. Even though the analyst says that, maybe Uber, which is, surprising. Because, a lot of, as he mentioned, other companies have much more deeper pockets than GrubHub. So, you get one of these hostile takeovers because GrubHub doesn't have enough money to continue, and get one of these other companies that have, much richer, that forces a hostile takeover. Again, the stock dropped an additional 40% after the latest quarter's profits and were released, and it's just not looking good for GrubHub, us GrubHubbers out there. It is very concerning to me as a GrubHub driver, as a gig economy, as very concerning that how if they save face and they continue doing business as themselves, what are they going to do? Where are they going to save money? Where are they going to make money? Are they going to start charging customers more, which has a domino effect of, well, we're going to go elsewhere? Or are they going to start cutting pay on drivers so that profit margin is gone for us, and they have to, money just doesn't come, as my mother used to say, money doesn't grow on trees, and that's true. GrubHub is going to have to find a way to get through this. And the only way GrubHub is going to get through this is if they sell or merge. And that's what I'm predicting. It is unfortunate that this is going to happen, I think. But in order to keep GrubHub above water, keep GrubHub, moving forward, the writing's on the wall, folks. I'm curious what you guys think about this video. Leave your comment in the comment section below. Let me know what you think. If you think this is going to happen with GrubHub, or do you think GrubHub's going to make it through? As always, you're more than welcome to agree or disagree with me. We can agree to disagree, but please no trolling, because if you're a troll, you're outie, as I've always said. As always, I appreciate, here comes the first appreciate. If you find value in this video, you make sure you would be so kind to hit the thumbs up. If you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to the channel. Then once you subscribe, hit that little ring, that little doorbell. That way you get notified as soon as I release any type of video such as this. As always, some shameless plugs now, boys and girls, people of all ages. Please follow me on social media if you have not done so already. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I also fired up a new Facebook group. I know a lot of people don't like Facebook, me either, but as a creator, we have to use the tools we can to help promote the page, help promote, me as a creator. It's called the Gig Drivers Cherry Picker for Life group. I know it's a mouthful. I will be linking that Facebook link in the description below. Let's be so kind to join and come over. We're up to almost 50 members already, which is really good, seeing I'm a small channel. As always, I thank you for tuning in. I hope you go out and get a lot of money for your honey. And if you have no honey, more money for you. We will see you next time on the Delivery Driver Pit Stop. Thank you for tuning in to this 10-minute pit stop. Take care, buddy. Be safe out there. Bye-bye.